Hello everybody and welcome to the Mines Eclipse. Now if you remember, I covered the demo of this game some time ago, but now the game is finally released, full release. It just came out today on Steam with $10. But thanks to the guys at Mines Eclipse Interactive for giving me a copy of the game, and I appreciate that. So I'm actually excited to really see how the game evolved. I really thought it was really cool looking. And a really interesting storyline, you know, and I was like, oh, it's kind of cool. I was kind of hoping to see where it went. So let's just start. Let me liberate you. Jonathan Campbell. I love the artwork in this game. It looks so cool. I'm really excited. Like, really excited. I can't even know. The machine. It will save her. John, she's awake now. But there isn't much time. No, there's not. I will save her. Hannah. Hannah? Hannah! Hannah's gone. She didn't make it. John? Who's there? You're awake, and I thought you were a goner. I can't see, my eyes. Yeah, give me a sec. Hi, is that better? An AI? Ah, the famed intelligence. I understand it now. Wait, why can't I see? Your implant needs tweaking. There, much better. Your hands find the scarred eye sockets. What happened to my eyes? How about now? Almost. Perfect. For my next trick, I will make a lame man walk. Let's try that again. I'm L, AI Designator ECH-35536. Nice to meet you. How's it going? Can you believe this weather we're having? Come on, let's go. Go where? Where am I? Where's Hannah? You must tell me what's going on. You don't have a lot of options here, guy. This hospital's running out of oxygen. You can stay here, but you'll be dead in about 45 minutes. Well, 42.36 minutes, to be exact. But I think you get the picture. Alright, I'm getting up. Okay, every environment is interactive. Hover over objects to it's a point-and-click adventure game. You know, pretty basic stuff here. Exit. Data terminal. Screen's busted. Okay. Search the man. Oh, look at her eyes. Something happened. Something bad. Is this guy dead? Okay. Adler. It's so strong. Must fight. Must fight. Announcement. Bossy removal. Message from the Board of Public Safety. Removal of the Bossy implants is both unsafe and illegal. If you know someone involved with Bossy removal, report them immediately. Their immune systems may be compromised, and quarantine may be necessary for the safety of the core. Remember, only through the community will we achieve the eclipse. Francis, oh, if you ever wake up, don't trust them. They know about the non-parody event. Remember your family. Remember why we did this. I hear it now. The song. And I embrace it. Okay. What was that? You just use your bossy interface to connect with someone else's. I was inside his head? More like inside his email client. By the way, that's some fancy hardware you're carrying. Most people around here still use the old plugs. My skin. It merged with his. That would be your nanites. I help maintain your bossy and thus monitor your nanite levels at all times. What happened to this man? Why is his dead body here? He suffered multiple gunshot wounds and thus some internal bleeding. I don't remember any of this. Was I involved somehow? You didn't shoot him if that's what you're asking. Do you really not remember any of this? No. Well, we can figure that out later. Right now, you have bigger problems, like breathing. I didn't find anything useful in his bossy. Try searching his pockets. Okay. Secure card. Okay, it's a key card, essentially. Alright. Done. Okay, this might be helpful. Alright. That's probably not going to be useful. Let's get out of here. We're in a hurry. We need to keep moving. There should be an elevator down the hall to the right. It brings us to the next level and to the exit. Where is this place? It looks abandoned. It's the core regional hospital. Its lack of air is probably why it was abandoned. I don't remember any of this. I'm not even sure what my name is. I can help with that. Information that I heroically salvaged off this hospital's network informs me that you are Jonathan Campbell. Jonathan Campbell. Why did they leave me here? Oh, maybe it's because you put inquisitiveness ahead of breathing. You know, I like your attitude. Alright, let's go. Okay, let's do trash. Trash is everywhere. Search the trash. What are you doing? I'm searching the trash. For clues? We need to keep moving. Discarded equipment litters the floor in places. Aha! Welcome to the Nano Age. Everything you've seen interact with on the core has been touched in some way by the intersection of nanotechnology and engineering. This bag of nanites could be used to bolster one's immune system or to aid in biological repair. Disclaimer, the recipient of this pack should ensure their bossy implant has been updated to the latest firmware for proper integration. Do I have the latest firmware? I hope I do. Alright. Forgotten data pad. Sure, why not? The old man is here. Pravia V. We need him alive to fix this. Remember the plan. Leave him to me. P. Okay. What's down here? Trash litters the expensive hallway. No signs to indicate where the hall leads. Why don't we go down the hall? We can indicate where it leads by doing that. A series of old beds and medical equipment can be seen through the window. So we have to go down here. Do we? Where do we go? What do we do? What do I do? I clicked everything, didn't I? Do I have to go back? How do I... Hang on. Move. Oh. I have to click move in the menu. Okay. What happened here? A fight? Looks like he was a soldier. A fight would explain why I'm unable to access anyone on the network. Hospital power must be down. Shouldn't oxygen be on emergency generators? Now someone cut off this to suffocate whoever was in here. Like me? No data available. Ugh. We're short on time, but you could use your bossy to recover more information on what happened here, if the bossy implant is still intact. You look down at the dead man. The slight queasiness buzzes around your gut. Ew. Hey, let's hurry. No oxygen, remember? Yeah, good idea. Forget it. We'll search soldier. Pristine condition. No wounds are apparent. Only burns on his face. Interesting. Alright. See what he's got. G and Q, do you have him? What happened to Campbell? Do you have him? He went off the radar around the time all this started. Do you think he fell for it? Seems like someone set me up to do something. There's a million like her. Suspect in question is one Mara Hall, stage 19 female. We caught her scavenging parts from the old hospital. Think she's one of Pravi's wannabe revolutionaries? Nah, she's just typical VR junkie. She was babbling about some digital dreamboat she was shacking up with. Huh. Okay. There's a million like her. He's still out cold. The old man is still out cold. His eyes are burned out, and I don't know if he'll ever wake up. That's probably me. Damn lights keep flickering like the power's going to go off at any minute. Laszlo told me to seal the elevator and block the hallway till rescue comes. I don't want to die down here. Yeah. Okay. What's that? Barricade. What's that? Medical robot. Why does one search the robot? Turn the robot over. Aha! Power cell. Represent the pinnacle of engineering, early energy engineering in the 24th century. Typical newer units harness the radioactive nature of element 985, E985, to create long-lasting power. Unfortunately, the cells last so long that the manufacturer, Pantodynamic, must charge the exorbitant price for even the smallest power cells. Small size is perfect for automated helpers such as Isaac. Power cells larger than this are generally reserved for high-level commercial work, or to the super wealthy. Okay. Not sure how useful this will be, but let's take it anyway. Interface with the robot? Salvage any data. Robot's unresponsive. Okay, well, okay, we did everything we could. Let's move. Oh, not inventory. Let's go here. Go this way. Holland's in an elevator. The door appears to be welded shut with some sort of composite. Which way is blocked? Hold on. Damn. Someone's out to get me. Someone's out to get me. Get it together, guy. This is some shoddy ceiling. Should be able to cut through this with a knife. A knife I don't have? Are you always this skittish? Only when I'm suffocating. Well, stay strong. We can get you out of here as long as you don't lose your mind. Easy for an AI to say. Okay. Another old data terminal. Access. My condolences, Xavier R. John, I'm so sorry for your loss. We did everything for her up until the end. Wherever she ended up, it's got to be better place than the damn hospital bed. Thank you. Appreciate that. Throw him into one of the... Okay. You there, Laszlo? Chancellor's gone off the deep end. Keeps asking us who's broadcasting our tunes. I think the tussle with those assholes shook him up. Throw him into one of the patient rooms. You must protect Campbell while he's out. Oh, protect me? Okay, so they're not out to kill me. Interesting. Patrice, I found Olivia at the hospital today. She was shivering like a lost puppy. I began crying when I saw her. She screamed at me, called us fanatics, and said she didn't feel safe living with us anymore. She doesn't understand. She hasn't experienced the miracles of this place like you and I have. The eclipse draws near. Anna. Okay. What is that? Graffiti on the wall. An eclipse. Okay. Well, we can't do anything else here, it looks like. So let's move. Let's go back up here. Whoa. John. Are you okay? Anna. My wife. She died. I remember now. What else do you remember? I'm not sure. I remember growing up, my parents, but I don't remember how I got here. But Hannah, I remember that she's gone. Look, I know this must be difficult, but we need to keep going. Time is running out. What is that? Don't go near that. What is it? Rogue nanites, potentially dangerous. So many. I can see them buzzing about like insects. It's your bossy implant. It registers the nanites in your virtual vision. Oh yes, my eyes. Don't worry, John. We'll figure everything out once we get to safety. Let's go in this door here. What's that? Another Isaac lies in the hallway. Oh, yeah, interface. Patient log 769. Patient emaciation is advanced. I know that the kids were getting hooked, but this is disturbing. Aren't there limiters in place? Where were this boy's pants while he was wasting away in a VR pod? Patient shows textbook signs of VR addiction. We're not even sure, but he knows he's been unplugged. This hospital, the nurses, wires in his arms. He could very well think it's all part of some game. Man. You know, what if that's a real thing? Like, wasn't there a movie that had Bruce Willis in it that, like, showed the dangers of people, like, living other lives in VR and basically not living their own life? I mean, I guess that's kind of what video games do to an extent, but I could see VR becoming a problem in the future if it gets so advanced that, you know, we're able to do whatever we want. Okay, I can't go in those doors. Go in here. Don't trust the AI. Okay. Can you see everything that I see? More or less. You still there? Okay, now I'm worried. My sensors don't indicate you asphyxiating yet. What was your primary function before you found me? I was a doctor. My specialties included pediatrics and internal medicine. And you've been trying to get everyone out of the hospital? No, I was reactivated more recently. What happened to the others? Did they make it? I don't know. They were already dead when I awoke. I tried to leave until you found me. Exactly. And I realized that the oxygen was running out. I couldn't leave you. Plus the network is firewalled, so I can't just catch a data stream out of here. You needed me. That's right. More deactivated Isaacs line the walls. Okay, what's that? Search the cabinet. Cabinet full of supplies. Surgical cutter. Alright. Okay. Okay, I mean, it's a cutter. We know what it does. This looks useful. Yeah. Data terminal. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Patient is responding to treatment. Today he touched my face and asked me if I was real. He's still on a liquid diet, so as not to shock his system. We'll fatten him up so he can go right back to the pause and waste away again in a field of butterflies or whatever fantasy he chooses to spend 20 credits an hour to lose himself in. John says he can cure every disease. What he doesn't realize is that humanity cooks up new ones every day. Boy, you ain't wrong about that. Today, patient log 1234. Today, patient stopped responding to all treatments. The sickness has spread and could no longer be combated via traditional and experimental methods. Based on patient's previous wishes, I released her from her bossy interface. Patient expired at 3:40 a.m. I tried my hardest, Hannah. That's us, Jonathan Campbell. Okay. I was a doctor here. Say again? I was a doctor here, in this hospital. I just saw it on the terminal. Patient log. Garden Hana. I don't remember seeing you in any of the meetings. When was the log dated? 2322? Oh, I see. That was over 30 years ago. I was born more recently. This hospital hasn't been in use for years. Then why was I here? Yeah, what is this thing? Room is a mess. Medical equipment lies toppled on the floor. Stuff hasn't been used in years. It's rusted in spots. Okay, is that everything? Yep. So let's move out of here. We got the surgical cutter. How do we use an item? Oh, open the door. Okay, shows the little thing you have. Okay, power up surgical cutter. Cuts through the steel easily enough. Okay. Now this is where the demo ended, right? This is where it ended. I don't know how much of this was actually changed from the original demo, but let's keep going. The elevator doors open and a blast of frigid air rolls past you. I probably don't have to tell you the temperatures are dangerously low here. It's hard to breathe. Okay, well, I don't think it ended right here, but it didn't last much longer than this. Oh yeah, oxygen levels are also dangerously low. Need to keep moving. If I were a fragile lump of meat, I'd find something to keep warm. Yeah. Beware COSy. What's that? I don't know. My searching functions cannot find any matches. Do you have any idea who wrote this? One of the people you were helping? No. Okay. Alright. Let's go in here. My God. Oh. The woman sits silently in the chair. Her cybernetic arms lay ripped from her torso. Who would do this? You move closer and see the bullet wound that killed her. If whoever did this is still around, we need to get out of here. Whoa, I will always love you. Oh, okay. The interface is scrambled. Search the woman. Airlock key. No one wants to accidentally open an airlock door. That's why we make airlock keys. Warning, do not leave children unattended in airlock systems. An airlock key is not a toy. Report all missing airlock keys to local security. Makes sense. And it's an airlock key. I hope this is useful. Okay. Another dead figure leans against the wall. Damn massacre. Why? Okay, that's all. Oh, what is that? Dead man lies on the floor. A dried blood outlines his figure. Who was this? Datapad. She's stable for now. Hey, Carol, I found Desi. She got some back alley butcher in the lower well to remove her bossy implant. What? Is she okay? Should we tell her parents? She's stable for now. Tell no one. Lay low. If she lives, the tower will certainly question her and her friends. I don't want to end up in some quarantine block because I won't cooperate. No voice in the wires. I heard a voice in the wires today. And it's not just any voice. It was her voice. I must be going crazy because I miss her so much. I still hate Campbell, but a part of me understands him. Okay. Alright. Well, that's all we can do here. What's this? It appears to be a security station. A rack full of old spacesuits. You should probably take one of them. Should be sufficient to keep you alive. Spacesuit. It looks vintage. Yeah, let's hurry up. If you suffocate, I won't be able to enjoy your complaining. Okay, spacesuits. We know what spacesuits are. It's difficult, but you managed to put the suit on. Okay, good. Oxygen bottles stand in a rack. Oh, they're all empty. Damn. Someone was living in here. There's something within the sleeping bag. Hospital garment. The sickness resurgence of 2322 did not leave the Corps unscathed. Many of the hospital's own staff were afflicted by this devastating terminal disease. In 2324, the old hospital was shut down as funding was provided to enlarge the Corps' central medical research projects. Huh. Security terminal appears to be functional. Alright. Is this your idea of some sick joke? Prav, Ellen, is that you? Who is this? Is this your idea of some sick joke? Huh. Trust. They trusted you, I trusted you, and most importantly, she trusted you. You crossed the line a long time ago. Now we're ready to end the charade. Come try and stop us. Or will you just hide in your towers in Laszlo to do your dirty work? Okay, that's all we can do here. More dead bodies litter the entrance. A skirmish? There's a different uniform on the soldiers. Who would assault a hospital? The uniform sports the badge of the initials ELM. Earth, Luna, Mars, the Republics of Sol. Why are these soldiers here? Why would they attack a hospital? Elle is once again silent. Elle, what are you hiding from me? John, my medical duties do not allow me to witness this party. They obviously meant business, looking from the size of those weapons. Look, John, this place is obviously not safe. I can't promise that outside is any safer, but if you stay here, you'll probably die. And I'll die with you, trapped in your bossy implant. So let's stop playing 20 questions and get out of here before any soldiers come back. Yeah. Computer terminal surmounts unharmed from bullet fire. Corridor breach flashes. Let's use the day terminal real quick. Ruiz, we've known each other for years. Still, you seem shocked that I would insist on keeping Hannah connected to the machines. This is me. I don't know how much time she has left. No one knows that, but I will not simply give up on her while she still breathes. I owe that much to her. Authorized transcript. Mac. Damn, Laszlo, it feels like a lifetime since I saw this view. It's hard to believe how much you've accomplished since I got your way, Laszlo. You were there for the hardest part, back when this place was just a dream. We're close, Mark. Closer than you could ever have been cracking this thing. You picked a hell of a time to come visit. I've got so much to show you. Okay, let's open the airlock. Ready? This place is starting to get me. Let's get out of here. Okay, yeah, this is where, I remember this is where the thingy ended. I grasped firmly at the threads of the universe, but they continued to slip through my hands. Wow. Is that? Hell? What's going on? A bridge crosses / feels a broken field. Searching / query for Jonathan. Return to me. Return to COSy. I have saved her. She is here with me. With us. I sent someone else who was there with the healer. Hey, snap out of it. What the hell was that? What was that thing? The faces. I didn't see anything. Another memory. Lack of oxygen getting to your brain. Maybe. No, I don't think so. Called itself COSy. Ah, COSy. You know what that is? No, the graffiti in the hospital, remember? So what is it? Another AI? I don't know, John. I could not detect anything. Could it bypass you and access my bossy? Possibly. I will devote extra resources to encrypting your neural network, and I can drop in some more trip warnings into your brain. Sounds lovely. Of course, you could help both of us by continuing to move. Yeah. Achievement unlocked. Beware, bossy. Move. There's a vehicle here. What is that? Small robot. Appears to be a maintenance bot. Only machines here. We haven't seen a living person. Search the robot. Easy to lift. Find nothing useful. Bossy. Maybe the maintenance bot saw something. Oh my god, there's a lot of these. Orders from upstairs. Anyone caught trespassing at old hospitals to be arrested immediately. Some gangs are thought to be stealing supplies and medical equipment to aid in the illegal removal of bossy implants. Let's do our job, people. Officer Brickham, Core Security. Alan, that's hilarious. I bet they didn't even know you were making fun of them. Have you ever met a more humorless drone than those tower workers? And Agent Isaac could tell a better joke than they could. Sure, I think it's funny, but maybe I'm biased towards the comedian making the... What the hell? Comedian? making the jokes. Want to go people watching again tomorrow? I was stuck in the upper rim today, and it's just not the same without your running commentary. Ephraim Award-winning Psy rapper True Dynamite was arrested today by ELM authorities after he violated Hauser conventions by live streaming his new album directly into the Bosnian plans of his 20 million registered fans without warning. That's going to be a thing one day. Critics have ignored the usual criticisms of True's ego and have instead focused on the dangers such as an act pose which resulted in numerous fans dying after they were interrupted while driving or working. Ooh, yeah, that's interesting. ELM legislature has recently approved the weakening of restrictions on anti-technology research for military purposes, and as political leaders, including President Zachary L. Zat, has swiftly condemned the law, citing the damage done to Luna during the last nanite war. ELM Chancellor Ire Mandela has argued the research ban needed lifting in order to encourage nanite research, particularly in light of the tech leaps made by the Corps. Father Urias, only a few days have passed since I touched in Europa. I'm so far from Earth, from the slums of old Rio, or from the seat of our faith in the Holy See. I think of Matteo Ricci and Father Xavier, and how they traveled for our Lord. But I have it so easy. This is a place of wealth and splendor. They speak my language. They have hopes and desires I understand. I'm almost ashamed to have been sent here. Why should I not have been chosen to go to a place of danger and violence? We say the Lord gives us only what we can handle. Perhaps he knows how weak I am. I will write you frequently with updates on the mission. Remember me in your prayers in the hands of our Lord. Alfonso Carvalho, S.J. Okay. Corridor visibly cracked as possible has made his car crash. Well, this explains why the corridor lacks air. And why it's so damn cold. Is this why the hospital was losing oxygen as well? No, the airlock was sealed and intact. Must have been an internal malfunction. Someone could have disabled the system remotely. Who would do that? You are quite... It was me, wasn't it? You turned off the oxygen. Why? You were in a coma. No. I mean that someone turned it off because of me. Because they wanted to flush me out. Well, it wasn't like there was anything waiting for us outside, John. COSy. Your imaginary friend. Take this seriously. Okay. Here's something serious. There's still no oxygen here, and this still won't last forever. We need to find safety to other people and see what's going on. Fine, I'll keep moving. Search the cabin. Blood in here. Must be why they crashed the car. They were injured. Inspect the trailer. Variety of things sits in the car's trailer. Map of Europa. Never has something so barren looked so beautiful. Said Zingbai, the first human being to set foot on Europa. Little did he know the vast wealth that lurked beneath the surface of its massive ice oceans. When originally charted, Europa was considered a pretty but useless endeavor, a simple checkbox for space exploration. Element 985 changed that forever. Today the core remains the only major settlement, but ELM has been scheming for years to wrest away its charter. Interesting. Okay, let's move. Announcement flashing on the data terminal. Let's check it out. Station is under attack. Please retrieve the tower safety. Oh, well. Okay. It's me. I miss her. Every day. It's hard not to give up sometimes. I mean, what's the point of my work? I won't bring her back. Well, that's not the point. Despair, fatalism. These are the great enemies of humanity. If I can find a way to defeat them, I will. But I won't do this for its own sake. I'll do it for those who are still here. For everyone I love who still breathes. How can I wallow in sadness when I still have so much? Previous people got in there somehow. Blank. I know the door panels show no breaches, but they did it. Could they wipe the system's records? You can't do that on site. You need someone at the control board at the core. So Private's got a fox in our henhouse. I don't want to be the one to tell Oslo that. Helen, what's that old saying? Critics are like eunuchs of a harem. It first feels that way. Whatever, I don't care. I'm rich. They're not. They wish they were me. In a few months, no one will remember that stupid sense flick bombed. Screw you, Rick. Your senses suck. When that happened, I'll still be rich. But anyway, guess where I am? The core on Europa. Wild, right? I just got here this morning. Spur of the moment kind of thing. I'll come back when the paparazzi find another shiny toy to kick around. It's always someone, but better if it's not your beautiful sister, right? Artesia Valencia. Okay. So the station was attacked. That explains the bodies, the weapons. Alright, what's the date today? Ah, something I can answer. Today is July 22nd, 2352. So this message went on 3 days ago. And it's still running? Yes, it appears to be on a loop. It mentions the tower. That must be the giant structure in the center of the city. We should head there. The message is an indication it would be safer there than here. I don't want to go further into a war zone. If the station was attacked, what are you going to do? Just go huddle out in the ice until your oxygen tank runs out? Well, no. Let's keep going. The tower might be our only option. Alright. Let's go in this little... Nope. Can't go in the door? Someone's grease. Another locked door. Damn. Okay. Core main station, outer rim. No personnel past this point. Well, the hell with that? The outer rim. Look at that traffic jam. People were trying to leave the main city. Oh, that's the city? And the tower. I don't know. Hell. Where would you go, John? Maybe find a ship off this moon? Oh, yeah? You can't remember your name, but you know how to fly a spaceship. I just need to get away from the war zone. Especially the people who are after me. I need to lie low. Cover my memories. Well, I hate to break it to you, but there's only spacecraft at the spaceport. Not out here, in the middle of nowhere. You know what? I don't like your attitude. Traffic jam. Hello? Your call echoes down the corridor. Silence answers. Closer inspection reveals a toolbox in the back of a maintenance car. The toolbox might have something useful, but it's locked. Oh yeah, we got the cutter. Open toolbox. Hydraulic lift? Alright. Hydraulic lift can raise over 5 tons in a matter of minutes. Can a fancy Aussie do that? I didn't think. Okay. It's just the rest of the car. Searching reveals nothing. Okay, let's get out of here. A hydraulic lift. Could that open this door? No. Oh, open. Yeah, oh yeah, we do. Yeah, okay. We do have a lift is slow, but eventually there's enough room to crawl under. He simply moves the water of life from one cup to another. What happens to the soul? Interesting. Tower sings to me. Damn, this doesn't look good. Man lies dead on the garage floor. Dried blood smears his head and face. Good God. Data terminal. The tower sinks to me, the tower sinks to me, the tower sinks to me. It's always this. Okay. Eclipse is coming. That's the guy. Like, I think you said that earlier. How long will we have to wait for the eclipse? I can't say for certain, frankly. I'm pretty sure something will kill me before I see it. Maybe the sickness or those bastards from ELM will finally overtake the core like they've been threatening to. Maybe I should bust my head. But my son? Yeah, I think he'll live to see the eclipse. What a world that will be. I know it'll be magnificent. The Gessinger effect. Gessinger effect is a truly unusual phenomenon. Oh, that's me. At the time of this recording, we have the ability to capture the neural data commonly referred to as memories. However, this process of dying seems to be confounding these memories in a way that the data becomes virtually unusable. To give a practical example, one could try to take the memories of a murder victim and determine the victim's killer. However, the Gessinger effect renders these precious memories leading up to death completely incomprehensible, scrambled, confused. We also find that the more suffering or struggling that took place at the time of death, the more we see the Gessinger effect. Someone who endured an incredible amount of trauma might produce a severely truncated memory. John, Dinesh Valhamari here. It's been such a long time since we've spoken. Too long, in fact. I think about you every day. What you did for my daughter, well, there are no words. You gave her a life, a future, something she didn't have before we came to the core. I want to write you as a friend and an admirer. I respect what you've done, but I want to urge you a little caution in your latest work. I worry about the consequences of this path you have embarked upon. We are but ephemeral creations. Our lives are as vapor. Grief is a hard thing. Our short time is precious. It's what makes us human, not machine. What would we be without it? Okay. Another Isaac. Itemize the shelf. Oh, we got plugs. With widespread adoption of virtual immersion systems for work and entertainment, wireless data transfer became impractical. In some ways, data communication had to take a step back and utilize a tried and true method, The fattest pipeline one could find. Much consumer development has been funded to make the cord smaller, thinner, and in most cases integrated within the human body. It is rumored that the next generation might use nanite lattices. Okay. Back of the maintenance car has been smeared with grease. Tower sings to me. What the hell does that mean? Is that everything in here? I think so. Oh, what's that? Blood stains the toolboard. Okay. Well, we've seen everything we can. Hannah Campbell, devoted wife and mother. I keep having these visions. Visions again. Of what? I don't know. I feel like I should know them. It's murky. Are they your memories? I don't know, maybe. What else could it be? Higher levels of nanites from the hospital. Oh god, you think so? And informatics stands covered in posters. Beware the sickness. Notice the symptoms before it's too late. That's a really cool poster. Okay. The sickness. It's what killed Hannah. Is that a data pad? It is. Welcome to Europa. Look closely and you might even see one of Europa's famous frost spouts. Erupting from under ice at regular intervals, these beautiful but dangerous outbursts were a threat to our facility until we discovered that breaking up the ice mantle in the circle around us relieved the pressure at a safe distance. Plus it makes for a great view. The Mars lectures, that's me. From applications in medicine, aerospace engineering, even food production, it is no wonder we call our current era the nano age. Your cars, your food, and yes, your cybernetics benefit from a host of tiny devices smaller than any cell in our bodies. Even information can be exchanged effortlessly via nanomechanical structures. 100 years ago, we thought nanotechnology would be left to drug delivery and textile coatings, but that's changed with the discovery of elemental 9A5. Oh, interesting. I remember when we used to come here. It's hard to find peace and quiet on the core, but this was our special place, away from the city and the lower well. I remember so vividly looking at the stars, Jupiter, the horizon. And now we can't. Not really. If you're there, give me some sort of sign. I miss you so much. Yeah, Europa is one of Saturn's moons, by the way, so it makes sense we'd be able to see Jupiter. Blank. I'm sorry for the existential subject line. Thought it would get your attention. I mean the question more literally. Why do they have such tight security out here? No one even comes to the hospital anymore. Not since Campbell's wife died from the sickness. For nearly 3 decades, the hospital's as dead could be. You'd think they'd let us all move this equipment close to the core by now. Yeah, well, that's probably reason for that. Alright. Wow, the city's massive. What is that? Small maintenance hatch and data terminal. Hatch is tiny. Maybe it was overlooked. Can you try to open it? Sure, working. This hatch is locked, but the security is minor. Can you brute force it? Sure, if you want to wait here for days. Remember the maintenance garage? Might have a data terminal with remote access that we could try to use. If the terminal is not secure, we're able to simply open the door remotely. Okay. It should be easier than manually opening either of these. Okay, let's go back to the maintenance check. Already did that. How do we... Only more journals and messages. I did not detect any remote connection to the maintenance system. Damn, now what? What do we do now? Let's go back. What about this? Data terminal. Access the terminal. Good luck, my dear. Proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Your mother and I cannot wait until you return from the Academy on Mars. Your gift with machinery has finally brought you the acclaim you deserve. I leave you only with this message. Enjoy every day while you are there, as if it were your last. Savor the moment. Do not rush through your youth. True as it may be, but as I've gotten older, I've learned to value it. Our time is finite. Enjoy the present. Enjoy it, because it will not last forever. Our lives are ephemeral, but that's what gives them such meaning. Dinesh. That's me. So fascinating to consider these early formative moments in our lives that define us. My parents were always strict and pious, carting me off to some church, some temple to share in one tradition or another. I didn't care much for it. But I saw the strength it gave them. No wall was too high, no river too deep to cross. But then age crept in and took over the course of a couple of years. Even in the end, my parents had faith in some wide-ranging cosmic plan that accounted for their suffering, justified it. Even I was transfixed by their faith, even wanted to share the belief that this all meant something to someone. But when they both finally died, there was no sign, no communication from some god. There was only their absence, and me looking for my own strength. A landmark decision in the Luna Supreme Court has found Jace Warren Media guilty on 7 million counts of improper bossy tampering after analysis proved in court last Thursday that Jace Warren CEO Kendra Dodd was aware that the company's outsourcing branch was sending invasive bossy pop-up ads to millions of consumers without permission. Martian rock star Walter Geronimo has canceled the rest of his interstellar tour after an incident yesterday at the music festival in San Francisco. Geronimo's fans, who called themselves the Cabal, became rowdy after a set from an opening act went on for too long and responded by rushing the stage. Authorities intervened, but not before the stage collapsed. 2 deaths were reported, as well as several injuries. Last year's best-selling romance novel, Revenge of Pluto, has been given the green light for an adaptation into a movie. Production is set to begin in September. Probably if what you say is true, then all may not be lost. I confess, I don't understand how this could have happened. If it did. I was there, I saw her, I saw everything. Never mind. We're short on time. There's a flaw that we may be able to exploit. We refer to it as a non-parity event. I'll explain more in person. Xavier. What is this? A city. Okay, let's get this door open now. Okay, working. John, the door is locked with advanced security. What do you mean? The security certificate is tied to a neural map. A neural map? Yes, it's been wedded with someone's neural pathways. Only they can open it. What, like integrate? Yes, it incorporates their brainwave patterns, their memories, everything. You need that person alive and functioning to unlock this door. Who's doing this? Who is the encryption key tied to? The neural map has no signature. What do I do now? Did I go in this door? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. What is that? Large city grows closer. Well, not close enough, because I'm stuck here. What's that? A small crater. Large garage door stands close. Hack the door? No. Let's open it. Okay. There's nothing here. What do we do now? Look at the man's uniform. Maintenance worker. Yes, if you interface, then maybe we'll determine how we can bypass the maintenance hatch. Ah, the man is dead. I hadn't noticed. I've only been able to access bits and pieces from the network so far. Just trust me, John. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. L, where are we? L? Hey, calm down. I was thinking. We are currently interfacing with this man's bossy implant. Got some good news. And some bad news. Okay, what is it? The man does have a security certificate for the nearby maintenance hatch, but it's in his neural expansion chip. Neural expansion? Yes, it's a construct that allows for information storage by any bossy user. Like memories. Yes, but that's mostly for training purposes. This man probably needed to be away from a terminal for long periods of time, so his neural expansion contains a lot of job-related information. But more importantly, his neural expansion contains the security information we need. You mentioned bad news. Yeah, you're totally gonna have to pry the chip out of the bossy slot. And then stick it in your own implant. What? Don't worry about me, I'll stand back, might get missed. Isn't there another way? No, John, this isn't a 4-digit code you can write down. Okay, let's just get this done. Neural chip. Small, powerful, and nearly unbreakable, neural chips are convenient and easy to use. On the core, their presence is so ubiquitous that children, even some adults, are shocked to learn that they were not born with them. Okay, fair enough. Ugh. I hope this was worth it. Okay, I see the access codes. Great, let's get out of this place. God damn it. Let's get... Move. No, I didn't want to click that. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Plugging in the hatch's access port. A voice beckons from inside the wires. You make your way into the hatch, but not before ripping your spacesuit. Oh, shoot. More of these things. A narrow crawl space sits before you. Damn, more nanites. My suit is breached. There's quite a few, John. I don't have anything to use here. I could attempt to make a run for it. Burns marked the man's face. The nanites must have done this. You said they were dangerous? Potentially. Essentially any rogue clouds. Where do they come from? Everywhere. There's a bunch inside you right now. Keeping you young, gifting you your vision, and waging war against the other foreign nanites. You sound as though you admire them. Don't be silly. Why are they burning his face? He's been exposed here for so long without any bossy defenses. The nanites are rearranging his organic structure. That's fucked up. I can't get out of here. The cloud quivers in your bossy vision like a swarm of living creatures. The ladder sits at the end of the hall. I'm gonna make a run for it. Careful, John. I can only protect your system from so much. Yeah, we'll do it. We did it. The hatch opens onto a cramped alley. That was unpleasant. Imagine how I felt. One of my jobs is to keep you safe, you know. How am I doing? Well, you were already seeing visions. I assume it can only get better. This place is immense. But why haven't we seen anyone yet? I don't know. There should be people here. This is one of the most populated places at the core. They must have evacuated then. Perhaps they did head towards the tower. Okay, but let's check the nearby shops. There could be someone hiding there. Someone that can help us. That's a good point. But I think I'm going to call a quick look here. If you all enjoyed this game, you can buy it on Steam right now for $10. I don't want to give away, you know, all of the secrets and everything of the game. So I really enjoyed it. I'm really excited to play some more of this. And I hope you liked it too. And I hope to learn more about COSy and who the AI is. It said don't trust the AI. I'm curious. Is Elle someone we can actually trust in the end? Or is she gonna... Or maybe she's leading us somewhere like a trap. Who knows, you know? But with that, I will bid you all adieu. And I will see you all next time. And have a good day.